Hello, I'm Father Douglas Guthrie, pastor of St. Luke the Evangelist Catholic Church in Houston, Texas. Thank you for joining us for Faith and Focus on Friday, July 17th. We're going to do something a little bit different. I want to explain, we've had a lot of questions lately about changing our faith formation for children, the times, the days, and whatnot. People are concerned. Well, I'd like to assure you, we think we have really good reasons for it and explain them to you. One of the questions is, why aren't we doing faith formation on Sundays anymore? It was so convenient. Well, for some people it was convenient, but it was interesting. If you went to the 8 o'clock Mass on Sundays, about 15-20 minutes through the Mass, a number of people would get up and leave with their children, taking their children to class, and some of the adults would come back for Mass, others wouldn't. So the children weren't attending Mass at all, it seems, and the adults were not sure. That's the idea is that the community comes together on Sunday to worship together. We're not just individuals who want to go to heaven, we're God's family. Jesus Christ started the Catholic Church, and we need to be committed to that. And we want them to learn, especially our children, so they can grow up in the faith. So we're trying to find a way where we can all get together and worship together, and we can also learn together. So children are also missing class because of sports events. There are a number of sports events on Sundays. So if we don't have class on Sunday, they can still attend the sports event and also have education. And of course, we have a Saturday evening Mass if you can't go to the Mass on Sunday morning. It's important for us to worship together and to learn, especially if we can learn together. It's even richer that way. That's why we have tried to have faith formation for adults and teens and children, for all of us. So we think Sunday will be a better opportunity to allow the young folk to go to their sports events, take care of that, and not miss class or Mass. So we think we're doing the right thing. We're really trying. Also, some people like to take a little weekend vacation sometimes, and this makes it easier for all of us involved in children's faith formation, because we need to have adult teachers, or at least older teens who are doing our teaching. Remember, the church is a community. It's not a private club. We're supposed to be together on all this. Now, one of the questions is, why are we no longer offering home study? Well, there was a question about how much home study was actually going on, how much time was spent on this. We want the children to learn so they can become intelligent adults like you and I. But we need more than just a promise. So we understand that as far as no more home study, if you have special circumstances, if your child cannot go out in public, has to be kept apart from crowds, please talk with Brittany Perales. She's in charge of Children Faith Formation. If there are special circumstances, we will be glad to help with that. But as far as just for convenience sake, well, we don't like the class times. We want to do it our own way. Again, the church isn't a private club, it's a community. We need to sometimes make a sacrifice to be together. I'm not an early morning person. I don't like early morning Mass. But I'm glad to be there when I'm assigned to the early morning Mass, because that's my contribution to supporting the community. I do my part, you do your part. So we all work together. We don't always get what we want. We do the best we can to take care of each other. That's what we're trying to do. Why is there a deadline to register? Well, some people say, you're cruel. Why can't you just let us register whenever we want? Well, for one thing, there's a fire marshal, and the fire marshal enforces certain rules that you can only have so many people in a classroom, and they can shut us down if we don't obey those rules. And sometimes that has been done in the Archdiocese. So we want to be sure we have enough classrooms that can accommodate the people in them. If we keep adding and adding, we're going to get in trouble. Also, the Archdiocese has very strict rules and regulations about the ratio of teachers to students. So we have to be careful. We have to follow the rules ourselves. I'm not just telling you to follow the rules. I have to follow the county's rules. I have to follow the city's rules. I have to follow the archdiocesan rules. We all have to work together, right? So by having a deadline, we can be certain that we have enough rooms, that they're large enough, that we have the teachers for those rooms, that the teachers have been prepared so that they can make a good presentation. Thank you to all of you who are volunteering to teach faith formation, especially for our children. You're doing such a beautiful thing for the parish. It's a great contribution. You're living your faith. And it's a job for you. It's a sacrifice. So thank you. But like I said, if there are medical reasons why your child cannot attend class, talk with Brittany Paralis about it. We will do our very best to accommodate it. But if it's just a matter of convenience, no, please support the parish with your presence by being here. Again, we're supposed to be a community. We work together. There's a line in St. Matthew's Gospel, where your treasure is, there will your heart be. If your faith is important to you, if believing in Jesus and following Him is important, that's where your heart will be. That's what we're trying to do here at St. Luke. That's what stewardship is. We work together to take care of each other. Let's keep doing that, please. Thank you so much. See you at Mass on Sunday.